Choose your weapon. Choosing your weapons depends on a few factors: character type, play, style and availability. For character type, take into account whether you'll find yourself in melee range often. The hell's melee range? Good evening there, viewers. It's no wonder I never got past level 42 on World of Warcraft. Yes, I'm a geek and I'm proud. But anyway, that's not why I'm here tonight. Tonight I'm doing a video response to johnreagannumber1. Now, John recently posted a video on his channel called... should have made notes as always. Something to do with compressing files. Do I compress my life away? Or something to that effect. Now, the point of John's video was that he was talking about how he's just fighting, it's just a continual battle against a backlog of video footage that he needs to edit and post, but at the same time balancing... I'll have to start this again. Okay, John, I checked your video and it was called Compressing Your Life Away. And this is actually my 4th or 5th attempt at this vlog, so god damn it, this is going to be the final version. No balls is ups. No balls is ups? What the hell kind of statement is that? Or expletive even. I'm gonna goddamn carry on. I'm gonna carry on with this vlog because it's getting late and I want to watch some telly. Right, okay, John. This time I made some notes. So first off, John, I watched your... don't know what that noise was. First off, John, I watched your video with a lot of interest.
3 days a week when I should be watching your videos on YouTube.
3 days a week, should be watching my videos. Absolutely correct, John. Absolutely
see
correct.
What's going on. I'm wasting that time compressing, trying to lower the size.
Dear, dear. Sorry, that's just a joke. So I'm going to take your points one at a time. First off, I think in your video you talked about the fact that so much footage you haven't used. Well, since I got my Mac, I finally had the chance to import a load of footage that's been lying around on tapes for ages. Would you believe, I'm going to check now, I've got a folder on my Mac with 60 gigs worth of material, which I think is about 5 hours worth, and that is just terrible. And that's why I mix things up in my videos. That's why I go from project to project. I mean, to be honest, I know it took 9 months to do the Silver Screen Girl trilogy. Yes, part of that was to mix things up, to keep things interesting, but it was also just because for 9 months I had this tape with an hour's worth of evening with footage, and I just didn't have any spare hard drive space, no space to import it. And I think that was one of your later points where you just talk about you go down to your last 30 gig, or you have to clear lots of space on your hard drive just to get 30 gig. You whack on half an hour or 40 minutes and then all of a sudden it's gone. And then obviously when you get down to a low amount of hard drive space, of course things start running a lot slower. So to get back to the point of... So I'm being quite cool, calm and collected at the moment on one of the previous takes. I actually got a little bit angry. Because aren't vlogs supposed to be easy? Maybe they're not. Maybe it's just people like Mr. Mooseman, Mr. 1814 that make them easy. Yeah, well, the point I was trying to make was that, yeah, I got absolutely stacks of footage. I got 60 gig on my on the Mac hard drive of well, just taking a look now. A bit of a selection is I've got an evening with Taste Like Poison to edit, an evening with Pappy Stew, an evening with Sporty Musician, an evening with Sparky Ruth, an evening with Silver. Well, that's already been done, so that was 3 gig. Silver Moan Reckoning 3 gig. What did I say? I said 4 gig is 20 minutes, so 3 minutes. Yeah, so I had 17 minutes worth. 17 minutes worth of silver screen footage. And you guys got to see the best 16.5 minutes of that because, as you all know, I'm a harsh editor. Evening with Chores Away, evening with Origin Story, that was actually an answer to multiple people. So it's the origin story of Cat and Funny. Evening with Minerva. Evening with Kiss Y Newsy. Evening with Drama Silk. Evening with Dancing with a Broom. Lots of other projects, like I say, 60 gig, 5 hours worth of it. And what's been holding me up on these projects is just a lack of space. So yeah, I'm totally with you on that one, John. Just such a backlog, just not enough hours in a day to edit them. And as you said in your video, I think once you've edited them, it takes ages to compress the footage or actually export it and get it down into a reasonable size. In your video, you also talk about fragile external hard drives. Yes, I can sympathise with that. I think I'm up to my 3rd or 4th external hard drive, and the reason I got 3 or 4 was because, yeah, I did have a bit of panic. Probably like a lot of people, I export high-res versions of my videos. A couple of months ago, all of a sudden my PC... PCs, how could I, eh? That was a joke. All of a sudden my PC didn't recognise the external hard drive, and it just thought it was it said it needed to format it. Looked up on the internet, it said the resolution is format the drive. Well, that's just great, isn't it? That's great if you want to wipe out all your old footage. So the problem I've got now, or the problem I had was, well, I bought another hard drive, and then luckily though, switched the one off which, oh god. Do you know what, I'm boring myself. I think you get the idea. Okay, I'm back. I checked, and the video was called Compressing Your Life Away. And this time, would you believe this is, about take 3 or 4 of this, because I'm just rubbish at vlogs. This time, I've actually made notes, and some people might have said, why didn't you make notes the first time around? But isn't hindsight a wonderful thing? Though with my experiences of hindsight, you'd have thought I'd know everything by now, but clearly that's not the way it works. So, in point of, the points, okay, I've made bullet points, but clearly what I should have done was actually put full sentences on my notes so that I know exactly what to say. I'll take your points one at a time. That's what I was trying to say. I'll take your points one at a time, John.